Hello everyone, welcome to Code with Maktum. In this video, we are going to write a program to implement the stack. So, in the previous video, we have discussed what is stack and how it works. Okay, so today we are going to write a C program to show you the stack program. Okay, so let's start. Okay, the first thing is we are going to declare the functions. We are going to use three functions. One is push. The push function will accept an integer. What is that we will discuss later. Okay. Then there will be a pop which will not accept anything or not return anything. And one more function called as display function. Okay, these are the three functions which we are declaring. Then we are going to define it later. Then we are going to start with our main method. Okay, and the variables whatever I'm going to use through the whole program I'm going to declare globally. So what are the variables we are going to use? Firstly, we need an array. Okay, we need an array. I will declare the size as 30, and we need top variable. Okay, and we will need stack size. So here you can declare stack size and you can read it from the user. You can do that thing, or you can also define the stack size as some constant value. Okay, if you want to declare it as hash define stack size, you can mention anything here, 100, 50. You can do this way also, no problem with that. Also you can read from the user, that can also be done. Okay, okay, yes. So first I have to read the stack size. So I will say printf enter stack size, and that will be stored in stack size variable. Okay, now I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it as stack. Okay. Next, I'm going to use do while loop. Okay, I'm going to use do while loop. In that, what I'm going to do is while condition I will write later. Printf, I'm going to design something like this /n in the new line. It's a stack operations. Again, I want to design like this. Okay, now I'm going to give, sorry, here I'm going to say if you press 1 push /t, 2 means pop, slash t, 3 means display slash t, 4 means exit slash n. Okay, so one thing now I'm going to say printf choose your option, choose your option. Okay, then that will be stored in your choice percentage d and choice. So here I'm using choice variable, so I'm going to declare it and choice. Okay, yes, now the choice can be 1. If it is 1, you're going to call push function. If it is 2, pop function. 3, display function. 4 means exit function, which will directly bring you to the program. Then if other than these, if he presses anything, it should say invalid. So for that you have to use switch case. So we are going to say switch off choice. Yes. Okay, if that switch case is 1, here you have to read an element first. Enter an element to push. So that element you are going to store in element variable. Element variable. So I am using element variable here. So declare it element. Okay. Now I read the element. That element I am going to pass to push function. Okay. I hope I'm clear with that. Whatever I'm going to read the element from the user, that I'm going to push. I'm going to pass it to push function. Okay. That push function definition we are going to write it later. This is first case. In second case, I'm going to call pop function. So it is a stack. The last entered element will be deleted when I call the pop function. Okay, next display function. I'm going to call for the case 3. Okay. Yes. Then case 4, it has to come back to program. For that there is a function called as exit. For that you have to pass any value here, 0, 1, anything you can pass. And the exit function definition is there in a header file called as process.h. So you have to write hash include process.h. Okay. So then other than these keys 1, 2, 3, 4, if he presses anything, then this default statement will be executed. Yes. So default statement I'm going to write it as printf invalid option. Okay. So this is about the switch block. If he presses 1, it will go to the push function. If he presses 2, pop function will be called. If he presses 3, display function will be called. If he presses 4, it will come back to the program. Then other than these, if he presses anything, it will print a statement called as invalid option. And again it should display the same thing, that is all these statements will be displayed. What stack operations, push pop, all these things will be displayed. For that, this do while loop I am using here. So while choice is less than or equals to 4, you have to continuously execute these statements. Okay. So I hope I'm clear with this. So this is about the main method. This much main method you have to write. Then we are going to now define the functions what we have written. First one is push function. So it is accepting an integer element. I'm going to mention it as ELE now. Okay, so whatever element I am passing there, it will be stored in ELE now. Okay, so as I had discussed in the last video, that push function, so if the stack is full, you cannot push the elements. So for that you have to first check whether the stack is full or not. So how can you check it? So to check the stack whether it is full or not, there is something like, if the top is equals to stack size, the top is equals to stack size -1. -1, why? Because the index will be starting from 0, means if the stack size is 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 will come last. That's why I'm saying stack size -1. We're going to print a statement called as stack is full. Okay, else you can push the element. So I already told the logic to push what? Increment the top and store the element. So for that you can say top plus plus, then you can say a of top equals to ELE. So these are the two steps. Okay, and you can also print a statement that %d is pushed. That %d is nothing but ELE. Okay, I hope you got the logic here. First I'm going to increment the top position, then at that top position I'm going to push this element, and I'm printing the statement that this element is pushed. So only this much is the logic of push function. I hope I'm clear with that. Okay, then pop function. Pop function logic also we have discussed already. And here, if the stack is empty, you cannot delete any elements because there is no elements to delete. Okay, so that's why you are going to check whether the stack is empty or not. If it is empty, empty means -1. Yes, top will be -1, no? So if the top is equals to -1, you are going to say printf stack is empty. Okay, and one thing is that you have to initialize top to -1 here. Top equals to -1. Okay, if it is equals to -1, print that the stack is empty. If it is not, what you have to do is you have to decrement the top here. Yes, top minus minus, top minus minus, yes, top minus minus. Yeah, a %d is popped. Instead of writing top minus minus here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say a of top minus minus. Okay, means it will display the element which is popped here. We'll check if it is wrong, we'll correct it. Okay, so only this much is the logic for pop function. And coming to display now, display function. So to display also the stack should have some elements. So for that you have to check whether the stack is empty or not. If it is equals to if the top is equals to -1, you should say printf there are no elements to display. There are no elements to display. Else, here we are going to use for loop. So for loop means we have to say, we have to declare I. Okay, so for I starting from 0, sorry, I starting from 0, I should be less than top here. I plus plus, because top is the one which will be indicating to the last element, no? So that's why we have to say last element, that is less than top. Then you have to printf percentage d a of I, and the slash in here. Yes, so this much you have to write for display function. I hope everything is correct. We'll execute it. If any error comes, we'll solve, and we'll see. Okay, let's compile and run it. Compile and run. Yes, what is this? Yeah, after while loop, you have to give a semicolon. Save and again compile and run. Okay, no errors. Okay, enter stack size. I'm going to say 5. So here you can see stack operations. First one, push, pop, display, exit. Choose your option. I'm going to choose one, that is push. So it is asking me to enter an element to push. I will set 10. So 10 is pushed. So push is working fine. So I want to see that element. So say 3, display. Choose your option. 3 is not displaying anything. Wait, let me see what is wrong with display function. Okay, sorry. Here in display function, if top is equals to -1, there are no elements. Else for I equals to 0, I less than top, you say less than or equals to top, and we'll see. For that you have to again compile and run. What is it? Permission denied means already it is running. We'll close it. Okay. Stack size 5, push 10, display. Yeah, it's displaying now. Choose your option. 3 I have said, so 10 is displaying. Then again I will insert one more element, 20. It is pushed. 20 is pushed. Then again I am going to push one more element, say 25. So 25 is pushed. Now I want to see the elements, say 3. So 10, 20, 25. You can see the elements which I have pushed. Then I want to delete them. So 2, push. Sorry, pop. So you can see the last entered element is what? 25. You can see here 25 is popped. So this is how the stack works. Last in is the one to be taken first out. Okay, so I hope I'm clear with this. So other than this 1 2 3 4 5 press 5, it will say invalid option. So the process has been stopped there. Okay, so I hope I'm clear with this. Yes, so this is an easy stack program. I'm going to give the code in the description, and also the stack video link I'm going to give in the description. If you are not knowing about the stack, go and visit that video, and then you can do this program very easily, because I have explained how the stack works in the last video. So go and visit that video and try to understand this program. If any doubts are there, you can put it on comments, or else you can also mail to my Gmail. Okay, I hope I'm clear with this. Yes, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.